Check it out, check it out. You guys got an interesting story I gotta tell you guys. My name is John. I like to tell stories. You know, I like to think about what's going on inside of our heads. And this song is all about the mind and the consciousness and how our brains work, how we learn and interact with each other, and how we grow by understanding what's going on inside of our heads. So check it out. I got a lot of words, I got a lot of thoughts to share. We got a lot of thoughts. 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 A lot of thoughts to share. A lot of thoughts to share. A lot of thoughts to share. Let's take a look into the brain to see what we'll find. The conscious mind, once inert, now has to be alert or will be deserted. The assertive, now trumped by the earnest, when a plug is inserted and the light is observed, undeterred, upright and inverted. For vision, discernment, history's worded and interpreted through turbulence with pertinence. Which person is first is to be determined, isn't it? In essence, deterministic. I'm further christened amongst the mystics. Reality is twisted, get rid of it. We're living in this inner vision, nature guided wisdom, find it within or find it written, chemically witnessed, balanced with physics. You can't biologically miss it. It's psychological condition, a logical mission, a philosophical limits through physiological districts and social interests. Imagination begins and it sits in on every moment. Own it, control it, unfold it, unravel and saddle the components to travel unnoticed on the mental abstractions. Reign supreme across chasms, radiant as suns, luminescence crunched from atoms and bunches. Much superior mind functions on concepts with substance. Materialized from nothingness, the mind is comfortless, yet encompasses countlessness. When it all began, channels were spanned between memories and consciousness. Comment on experiences from fearless appearances to peerlessness. I'm both seeing and hearing it as it's nearing in. And since birth, this purpose self-made, begun and stayed as a conundrum of late, running unsated. The train of thought is impatient, it's nearly untamed, only bound by the skull and the frame. Call it the brain, call it insane, call it strange, call it unchained, call it changing, every moment maintaining the mainframe that reforms and reshapes the gapes of neuroplastic. As time passes, the fastest messages are ingrained, reinitiated again. Repetition is stained like wine on the carpet, it never departs, you can't hide it. Actions and habits are never divided unless you restate and revise it. Create your own surprises and break the mindlessness of life. It's not a path, but a forest, where trees see the light move toward it, changing proportions and portions from unimportant to enormous. Beings without distortion who are globally rewarding, yet we can be mentally unpredictable, meant to be connected and original, living in the moment, existing in the present, presented with awareness, without carelessness or embarrassment. Consider it imminent, universal and infinite, and existent at every incident. What thought isn't in it? It contains every definition ever mentioned, forever tested, questioned for intentions. The mind is reflective of immenseness and has the incentive to be intensive, extensive, inventive, and introspective. This infamous impetus in us is infinite. This is only a glimpse of it. It's riveting. If you're hearing me, consider me a conduit through which life appears to be. Imagine the way life appears in dreams, fears, anguish, hatred. Let's get near these things in order to find pride, love, and cheers to sing. The signals are fast as light, but the momentous mind is motionless. Happiness is a wave, there's no holding it. Let it come and go with bliss. It resonates in the brain, and we give it away so we know what exists. This conversation of the mind that I'm holding, I'm prying it wide open to find the pieces that are broken so we can learn to cope with it. If you got scars, then own that shit. If you got something to say, then proceed with this. Patience through commotion and built up focus is a natural reaction to a dosage of mind state openness. I think, therefore I am. Therefore I live. I think, therefore I am, therefore I live. I think, therefore I am, therefore I live. Happiness is a wave, there's no holding it. Let it come and go with bliss. It resonates in the brain and we give it away so we know it exists. This conversation of the mind that I'm holding, I'm prying it wide open to find the pieces that are broken so we can learn to cope with it. If you got scars on that shit, got something to say, then proceed with this. Patience through commotion and built up focus is a natural reaction to a dosage of mind state openness. Thank you all. My name is John I. It's JON space EYE. You can find me on Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, YouTube, all the internet.
I keep forgetting every time I go home. I'm like, nah, that guy's too much.
I got some more philosophy for you.
As you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes.
On this adventure of dreams,
You would have every kind of pleasure.
pleasures within my
After several
dreams.
nights, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's have a surprise.
Let's have a surprise.
Let's have a dream which isn't under control.
Let's have a dream that isn't under control.
Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be.
Something mysterious in my dreams.
Then you would get more and more adventurous.
Adventurous.
Make further and further out gambles.
Gambles.
What you would dream.
In my dreams.
Finally, you would dream. Where you are now.
Finally, I'll dream where I am now. In my sleep, I experience a change of perception outside the regular spectrum to gain introspection from the subconscious present, sending subliminal messages and riveting affections for more vivid dream sessions. This is my deepest, most creative expression, a chance to reign uncontested and escape from suppression, much like a release after being arrested. My mind no longer bound by the head it's been pressed in, no longer focused on water, bread, and investments of the relative incentive of fretting such lessons. At night my intentions are to answer life's true questions. The rest is pretentious, yet often in my sleep only stress is presented as I relive these threats and confessions set into presence. It feels so real and it's never pretended. I even fret on the ending. I see familiar faces, their expressions are pending, and then a sudden lucid essence I'm lending. My dreams have now sent me to what I view as the best things, to my goals I intending, my heroes commending, glorious people I'm befriending, my reputation ascending. I have endless possessings, powers and blessings. I'm flying, yet resting my mind in recess, resetting and protesting the human form I'm transcending into the dream essence of my nightly dream sessions.
Self implies other.
And so we come back and realize life implies death.
You can
Self implies other.
not as
You
a
can feel
stranger,
yourself.
something here on the vision.
We are not strangers to this world, but a part of it.
Arrived here by fluke, that you can begin to feel your own existence.
You can feel your own existence as a part of this universe.
What you are basically.
What we are,
Deep down.
deep down, far in,
Is simply
we are simply
the fabric and structure of existence itself.
what we are. Deep down, far in, is the fabric and its structure, the universe itself. The universe itself. Feel the energy. Feel the energy of the universe. Every moment, every breath, every scene and every crest, every peak and every trek. We can see what will be next, and then we will be blessed. Look inward to find yourself, and in this way find health and a never-ending wealth. Not material, but something else, something that will go on a shelf. A pearl deep inside my shell, a jewel that I will never sell. Now outward, I reach to hear the universe speak through me and set me free. I am released into universal peace, yet I am still me. But now my vision is limitless, at the same time definitive. I'm at the rim of this universe we are existing in. Star formations, dark matter, radiation, all scatters in geometric patterns between Mars and Saturn to Earth, where we gather across the axis of our atlas, entranced by these actions, enhancing our tactics of understanding the facets of this enigmatic and galactic lattice of solar dances and distant planets. Space is an ocean swarming with commotion, both hopeful and expanding, as we stand up free with amnesty, using every hand we can to be planting peace and planting seeds, managing our sweet Mother Earth's relief. Her cycles beyond what we conceive, beyond politics and policies. Let us look deep into what we can be, a species in unity, whole and complete, the individual to the community, to the greater scheme, the infinitely repeating piece, connected metaphysically with the divinity through love and chi until infinity. And this is only the beginning. And this is only the beginning. This hypnotic thesis is not just something I'm conceiving or something I believe in, but something I'm achieving. It's both exciting and relieving for me to be increasing in these energies. I let them release into the trees, changing what I can be to become a free and greater entity without greed or enemies, really without anything, ascending endlessly, becoming everything. Thank y'all for listening. Just wanted to share that experience with y'all. It's all about learning, loving each other, man, growing. Let's work together, share the thoughts that are in our heads, have these conversations, you know. We're all one people, one consciousness. You know, treat someone as a part of yourself because we're all part of the universe. That's what I believe.
Yeah!
Once again, my name is John I. It's JON space EYE. You can find me on SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And I paint. Yeah, I also do psychedelic, celestial, cosmic spray paint graffiti artwork. So you can check me out there on the art side too.
Yeah.
Thank you.